Slideshow. Alrighty, so now today I'm gonna I have a list of top 5 anime characters that I have found pretty terrifying. This is now remember I will probably I've forgotten a lot of things about most of these characters, so and I might get a couple things wrong. Also, I'm too lazy to add more to these slides. I'm like really lazy. Plus, at the beginning of the video, you probably saw my some of my choices. And also, my list might not be that good. When trust me, when I get better at anime, at like editing, I will remake this list. And some of the animes on here that I have not watched a lot of, I've just seen a couple clips or read about some of the characters somewhere. However, with some of these, I've actually watched some of the animes. So yeah. Also, if you haven't seen any of these animes, go watch some of them first, because if you don't care about spoilers, then just stick around. I probably might not spoil that much, but spoiler warning anyways. So at number 5 we have the Hollows from Bleach. Now, if you've seen Bleach, these aren't just one specific character. Now, according to Bleach, Hollows are like spirits who, if I remember correctly, aren't or were spirits that weren't allowed to go back into the Soul Society. So you basically in Bleach you had the Soul Reapers, and then the good spirits, and then the bad spirits. I'm actually wearing a Bleach shirt right now, so I don't know what this exact hollow is. I have forgotten a lot about Bleach. I finished season 1. So again, remember my note at the beginning of the video. I've forgotten a lot of things about these characters. Mostly what makes the hollows unsettling is their appearance, and also how big some of them get. They have some of have a lot of insectoid features to them, and some of them are just plain horrifying to look at. And also the difficulty that some of the hollows had on them, like some of the hollows were. It took a bit for Ichigo and Rukia to take down some of these hollows. They had to the point where some they had. This is why I have it. This is why I should make scripts for these videos. But some of the hollows are very difficult to take down. Where in some cases Ichigo had to get help from others to take down a hollow. The Bleach world, it isn't that bad because you wouldn't go around seeing hollows. However, you'd still have to be careful. Now, I don't really have much to say on the hollows since, well, I've forgotten a lot about Bleach. This next one I'm going to get a lot of comments on, so you're gonna be very surprised. I don't like Dinosaur King. For someone who really likes dinosaurs, I do not like Dinosaur King. Some of the animation is just goofy, and like they should have just made the dinosaurs 2D models. However, there are some cool dinosaurs. I will give it credit for introducing dinosaurs that not a lot of people know about, like Gojirosaurus and Suchomimus. And Acro here, which Acrocanthosaurus is actually my fifth favorite dinosaur. Why I chose Acrocanthosaurus out of all of them instead of the freaking T-Rex or Spinosaurus is because, well, personally, I feel like it's the alpha form of the Acro. Now, again, I'm gonna get a lot of comments like, "But Sawfly, how is a dinosaur scarier than a hollow?" Well, given that you wouldn't normally encounter a hollow on a daily basis, Acrocanthosaurus isn't your average monster. It's not a monster; it's an animal. The thing was, hollows you don't have to worry. You wouldn't have to worry about. Well, you might have to worry about them because they could technically kill you, but like you You wouldn't go around just constantly seeing them. Go back to early Cretaceous North America. Yeah, Acrocanthosaurus was there. Basically, not just that. Another thing that makes Acro unsettling is, well, gonna apply real world logic here. Acrocanthosaurus mainly was a predatory dinosaur. It hunted others. It belongs to a group of dinosaurs called the Carcharodontosaurids, which have shark-like teeth that are used for slicing into flesh and causing their prey to bleed out. Acro's main prey items were Tenontosaurus, Sauropelta, or was it Borealopelta or Sauropelta? I'm pretty sure it's Sauropelta. Correct me if I'm wrong. And get this, Sauroposeidon, which is a sauropod. Yeah, these things hunted sauropods, which are bigger than your normal human. Well, no shit. Anyways, also this frickin' acro can breathe fire. It can breathe fire. Now, I don't really watch Dinosaur King because it's goofy. Its animation is goofy. 3D model should have been 2D, and the story is just boring. However, the Acro kind of has a special place in my heart, mainly because of its design. But this list is kind of screwed up. However, the next one, I have seen a lot of this anime to understand how she works. And it might also be the only female character on the list.
Yup.
Kai, I'm doing a video right now. No, not now. Not now.
I was gonna ask you.
No. No, not yet. Let me finish my video, Kai.
I was gonna watch
Hang on,
a
guys.
video.
Okay.
With King Kong's man, the night feeder.
Kai, not now. I'm doing a video. This is why I need to get better at editing. Sorry, guys. That was my brother. He interrupted me. That was not very nice of him. Anyways, as I was saying, I have seen a lot of this anime to know how this character works, and she is probably the only female character on this list, unless I am wrong. Saryu Ubiquitous, or I'm Saryu Ubiquitous from Akame ga Kill. Now, at first, when you first meet her in the anime, she doesn't look that bad. She just looks like a normal, innocent person when she pulls up on Tatsumi. Yeah, looking at the picture here, she's not that innocent. She basically, okay, so in Akame ga Kill are these items called tegus. Not the lizards, the weapon tegu, not the lizard. So basically, they're also called imperial arms. Most tegus, like Akame's Murasame and Incursio, are like armor and weapons. There are some exceptions to this, though. Her tegu is Hecatoncheires. Koro. Dog. Now, the dog also looks innocent. And then you get further into the episode where she's in, and my God, I understand why people hate her so much. It's not. I don't really hate her that much. I'm gonna get yelled at in the comments for that. But she's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. The facial expressions she makes in the anime. My God, you need to chill, bro. Also, she's a freaking walking armory. She can turn her arms. She can basically transform her arms into anything she wants. Tool wise or weapon wise, she could turn her arm into a freaking nuke if she wanted to. But basically, her gimmick is justice. Basically, she gets off to justice, bro. If you're a criminal and she catches you and you get caught in 4K by her, yeah, you're not gonna live another day. She's not gonna arrest you. She's just gonna execute you right there. And also like it's like even the pettiest crimes are gonna get you killed by her. And you're gonna probably wonder if you've seen the anime. You could understand how she's scarier than a freaking large theropod that hunts sauropods. Basically, mainly it's her dog and the facial expressions. Also, again, the pettiest crimes could get you killed by her. You could breathe incorrectly, and she could take it personally and put an end to it. Now she dies in the anime. Well, a lot of them die in the anime by getting. I don't think I want to go that far as to spoil that one, but like, and she's a very hated character in the Akame ga Kill community, mainly because she killed Shell very early on in the series, and a lot of people were mad at her. Were very angry because they really liked Shell. So mainly my reasoning for putting her above a freaking fire breathing version of a theropod that preys on sauropods. You can understand how she's scarier than something like that. Next up is Lord Beerus. Now, I don't really watch that much Dragon Ball. However, from what I've seen, and yeah, he definitely earned a spot on this list. Um, Lord Beerus, he's got no chill whatsoever. Not as like. Let me tell you a little story. So he was visiting another planet, right? He tried the food there. The food was a bit greasy. Either it was too salty or too greasy. I forget. I think it was too greasy. Instead of just giving like a very bad review or saying the food wasn't good, his way of leaving a review is destroying half of the planet. Like, I'm sorry. Did they offend you that much that you had to destroy a planet? Also, unlike the previous ones where like the hollows are spirits, Acrocanthosaurus is a Carcharodontosaur theropod, and Saryu's just a crazy bitch with a dog. Lord Beerus is a freaking god. He's called Lord Beerus for a reason. He's probably one of the scarier villains in Dragon Ball. And again, I haven't watched that much Dragon Ball. However, Lord Beerus, he's also was able to hold up pretty well against Goku in that one fight. Again, I've not watched that much Dragon Ball. Most of what I watched was with my brother. I just looked at the screen for a bit. However, this dude, no chill whatsoever. I'm gonna have to fix this list. I suck at editing. I apologize, guys. And number one, well, first off, let me get off some honorable mentions. First honorable mention is, let's see here, the Elder Barons from Blood C and Blood Plus. They didn't make it onto the list because, well, why didn't they make it onto the list? We'll probably have to put them on a reboot. They didn't make it onto the list because it didn't like come onto the list. Okay, next up, another member of the Jaegers from Akame ga Kill. I'm thinking of honorable mentions here, but I don't know who to put on it. This is why you put scripts in your videos. Okay, so Elder Baron from Blood Sea. Akame has some scary moments. She's 50% scary, 50% cute. Nui Harame from Kill La Kill. She's a complete psychopath. Let's see. the robots from Garen Lagann. I've only seen one episode from that anime. And that's it for my honorable. Oh wait, the kaiju from Godzilla Singular Point. And speaking of kaiju, my number one, the number one spot is Void Ghidorah from Godzilla the Planet Eater. I don't even need to explain why this guy is terrifying. Now, personally, I haven't seen that much of Godzilla the Planet Eater. I think most of what I've seen relating to that was a Wikizilla video counting King Ghidorah's strongest forms. This dude literally is able to destroy an entire planet. He was able to travel through dimensions as like a shadow and managed to kill people by cutting their shadows. If you've seen this, you'll probably understand a bit. Also, the sound effects Void Ghidorah makes, they're so unsettling. And plus, those sound effects would also go towards the Night Feeder from Primal. Would be part of the sounds for the OP Mega Raptor / the Night Feeder from Primal. God, I'm having a stroke over here. So, this guy, of course, he's going to be the top spot. Now, I don't know if he's stronger than Lord Beerus. I think he might be. But this dude is just... And also, he has a bunch of eyes, which... Nothing wrong about that. It's just a bit unsettling. Also, this dude was able to hold himself up pretty well up against Godzilla Earth. Kind of like Ghidorah normally handles Godzilla pretty well, especially the one in King of the Monsters. However, Void Ghidorah, I don't have much on him because I haven't seen much of Godzilla the Planet Eater. So yeah. But he's definitely scarier than spirits, a dinosaur, crazy woman with dog, armory. Though I'm still not sure about if he's scarier than Lord Beerus. Now, again, my list isn't that good. So I will definitely remake this list in the future. So y'all probably didn't really enjoy that video. But if you did, leave a like and comment. Don't comment why a dinosaur is above a freaking spirit that had some variety on them. This was my opinion. I'm gonna need a new thumbnail. So, see ya.